Yes, it's time for our nutrition segment. And on nutrition today, we have Ebenezer Miracle. He is an RODA registered dietitian with 3 years of experience in clinical dietetics and a very enthusiastic and highly competent dietitian with a track record of helping clients achieve their set dietary and health goals. Well, very passionate about sports as well and special care nutrition. And this morning we'll be talking about the dangers of alcohol on the liver. Good morning. How are you doing today, Ebenezer?
Very fine, and you?
All right, great. Now let's get right into it. The dangers of alcohol on the liver. First, what are the dangers?
The major danger of alcohol on the liver is the fact that alcohol actually scars the liver tissues. Like when I mean scars it makes them inflamed. Just like your skin has pimple rashes on it. That's what happens when you take excess alcohol over a long period of time. Now the liver the major function of the liver is to filter alcohol. If I will use a simple term, is to filter alcohol, filter other nutrients, filter toxins, filter drugs and all. So when it comes to alcohol, what happens in alcohol is that the liver also filters that. But excess intake of alcohol over a very long period of time causes the liver to start getting inflamed, even though the liver has the ability to regenerate itself. Like the liver cells die, it can actually come back again. Even though it has that ability, the long intake of alcohol, excess intake of alcohol over a long period of time reduces that ability.
Now let's talk about excess intake, because you keep emphasizing on that. What do you classify as an excess intake of alcohol? And then when you say within a long period of time, how long?
Let me say this. I actually had somebody tell me he takes about 40 bottles of alcohol a week.
40 bottles of beer?
Yes, a week.
Okay.
So now that's aside.
So if you're to quantify it in terms of percentage?
In terms of percent, you know, every type of alcohol actually has different percentage. There's malt liquor, there's the red wine, there's the spirit, there's and all that.
I mean, because some of us look out for that when we go shopping for alcohol.
So each of them actually have their percentage, and each of them have the amount they are supposed to be taking per day. So the recommendation will just tell you for men about two bottles per day or 2 drinks per day, and for women.
In what percentage?
In what percentage? Yeah, that's it. Then for malt liquor. Malt liquor, that's the beer, the Guinness, and all this stuff. For those who are for malt liquor, about, if you say two bottles per day for 2 drinks per day for the men, that's about 330 ml per a can. If you are going to use can, that's a can. So like 1 bottle of can, that can. One of it per day for the guys. That is for ladies, about half of that. So when you now come to things like red wine and all, where you take in glasses, you take in challenge, right? Like 2 of that.
2 glasses.
Full. Yes, not full.
Glasses,
yeah, you know you're not going to full. Yeah, like
glasses.
half of it, like in a day per week. If the person is actually healthy, if the person doesn't have
any health
implications, yes. But if the person has health implications, especially ones that might actually deter the liver or have any family-related disease, the person should not even try doing 1 per day. Should do 1 per 3 months or 4 months or something. Should just do it occasionally. So for different types of alcohol, there are different types of recommendations for them.
Now let's talk about the sachet gins. Those sachet gins pose, according to health experts, pose a lot of health risk. Please enlighten us more on it.
The major people that actually patronize the sachet drinks are the people we see on the road. Those guys on the road, and the first thing you should actually look at is their eye. Their eyeballs are never white. Their eyeballs are always very, very
yellow. Or red or yellow?
Very red, actually.
Is that a sign to look out for
that's
if you have liver disease?
That's actually one sign. But really that one sign is not really because of that, but that's one sign. So the thing is that when they continue taking that over time, it scars their liver. Like I said from the beginning, the liver won't be able to regenerate itself again. And once it's scarred, the liver is scarred. When it enters the stage of cirrhosis, the liver is scarred. Yes, there's nothing you can do about that again, just to manage the person.
So do you recommend it or not?
I do not recommend it at all.
Now, talking about the types of alcoholic beverage that we have, which would you advise that we take occasionally? Because as much as we say, oh yeah, alcohol, there are dangers to, you know, to the intake of alcohol in the system, it also has certain roles that it plays in the body, right?
Well, I wouldn't say it has certain roles. Like alcohol wouldn't help your brain function very well. like they say, glucose is the brain. Yes, the brain's stuff, and so alcohol wouldn't do that.
Okay.
And the only thing I would say is maybe red wine, because of the fact that it has resveratrol, a flavonoid that might help your heart. Yes, heart health and all. So that's the only thing I would say. And that one should just be like a glass. The normal wine glass, that one should just be a glass per day if the person is going to take.
Now, quickly, before we wrap this up, let's talk about the signs.
Okay.
You know, to look out for that your liver is in trouble.
Okay, there's one major sign probably. That's when it actually goes out of hand, because there are three. Let me just put everything together. There are actually three major diseases that are linked to liver, linked to alcohol. Three major liver diseases are linked to alcohol. One is alcoholic fatty liver disease. Another one is cirrhosis. Another one is alcoholic hepatitis. For everything, most times, one symptom you might actually get is the fact that you might just always feel nauseous. Yeah, you feel you feel dizzy, you feel nauseous, you feel lightheaded. Another one is that when jaundice comes in, you see the yellowing of eyes. Yeah, there might actually be an extension of the abdomen, ascites. Yes.
Extension of the abdomen.
Yes,
it swells.
Aphobia, let's just use that language. Yes, it swells and all, because the liver actually starts swelling.
I'm looking at someone, right? A lot of men around here have big tummies. You guys got to go check your alcoholic liver content in your body. Please go ahead.
So those are the major symptoms of it. Yeah, the dizziness, the lightheadedness, the nausea, the yellowing of the eyes, the stomach, the distended abdomen. Those are the major ones to look out for. Yes, those are the major ones to look out for majorly.
Oh, wow. This is quite interesting. All right. So, in a nutshell, are you saying that it's okay to say that there are safe alcoholic contents, or there's safe alcohol? Or is there, just, you know, in conclusion, I just need you to tell us, is it safe to take alcohol? Is it okay to take alcohol? Is it not okay to take alcohol? If you have to take alcohol, this is how you should take it in a day. This is how much intake of alcohol you should have in a day. Well,
it's not really safe to take alcohol, but if you must take alcohol, maybe you should just go for red wine.
Okay.
Yes.
Red wine.
If you must take alcohol, 1 to 2 drinks per day. That's it. And not, let me say, per alternate day. Let me not say per day, because when you say 1 to 2 drinks per day, and people now start saying, okay, let's do 1 to 2 drinks per day.
I know there are the smaller bottles and then there are the bigger bottles.
So people will just want to do it. So let me say 1 to 2 drinks per alternate day for red wine. I would only recommend red wine if I must. So it's just like there's a gun to my head and you have to recommend alcohol. So I'll just say, okay, fine, red wine is actually good.
All right, thank you so much, Ebenezer Miracle.
Thank you for having me.
This has been a very, very insightful conversation this morning.